Hey folks, welcome back to another Poem Master video, and today we're going to try out something fun, eh? So, what we're going to do over here is we're going to run a double striker, not that, I mean, obviously there's no two strikers there, but a double striker, Houndoom and Mightyena team. So, I do want to see if it works, right? Because there are some potential issues, right? But there are also some, upsides. If you're wondering how the hell do you have the gauges to run this double striker team? Well, there's a few things. First of all, Roar gives you +4 speed, which admittedly is, it's not the biggest deal in the world, right? But there are some other things. Hilbert has 2 move gauge refreshes on Crunch, and the passive spur on every time we take out an opponent's, Pokemon. That's 4 move gauges back. That's charged back, so hopefully that would help sustain this a decent amount, right? On top of that, Erica Vileplume, also 3 move gauge refreshes on Energy Ball. If you're wondering why are we bringing Erica Vileplume, so we could get both potentially, both paralysis and potentially confusion with Flabbergast too on the opponent, so Houndoom can activate both Dirty Fighting and Foul Fighting. Obviously, there's also a chance to activate that with Dark Pulse itself, right? Has a chance to flinch. So even if we don't get the confusion on on the Flabbergast on Stun Spore, we might get it on Dark Pulse. Although this is not like the best, strategy. Like, I just don't really have like anything else that's like really that great. Cause like I was thinking like Lucy, but Lucy, I don't want like this showcase to be like Lucy's like Poison and Wrap just taking out the opponent's HP, right? I do want to try these two out. And also Lucy might be a bit too slow, right? I guess another option would be like Serena Delphox, but again, I mean, Serena Delphox, they're incredibly powerful, but I also think they're kind of boring. They make the game so boring, right? I mean, it's like almost like impossible to, lose with that, right? Let me see, what are some other options? I guess Blaine and Rapidash is like another option. But Blaine and Rapidash, I don't think they could tank as well as Erica Vileplume. The big issue with Erica Vileplume is, again, Flabbergast, only 30% chance, right? Which is not the best chances. So I'm going with Erica, but we do have a chance there. So we'll see if we get it or not, right? So that's basically how we're going to sustain our gauges and see if it works. Obviously, we do have the Dark type skill, right? That's an extra 60 special attack for both Karen and Hilbert. Another real issue with this team is Hilbert's pretty bad defensively. I mean, he has a lot of HP. He's a really cool unit, right? You generally do have a lot of HP. But, like, those defenses are pretty bad. And then Roar decreases it decreases our defenses. So that's going to be an issue. Obviously, Erica Vileplume is a tank kind of for herself. Doesn't really give the whole team a defense. I mean, it's attack, not a support, right? So that could also be a bit of an issue. So hopefully we survive that. So I'm thinking we'll take the sides out. And we're probably going to take the sides out first anyways. Just so, again, we get spur on the gauges, all that stuff. And also helps with carry on. So we get max attack there as well. So anyways, enough talking about it. Let's go ahead and try it out. Oh, by the way. Oh, one more thing. I forgot to mention. One more thing I mentioned. In terms of the parameters, because I am in Master Mode. I did pick up all the HP buffs. So the opponent stays like, because I don't want to like end this in like 20 seconds. Like the team doesn't even start going and then it's over. So just in case, it doesn't, I gave them HP buffs. Hopefully I don't regret that decision and end up losing. So it'll be kind of awkward too, right? So anyways, let's do this then. All right. I'm going to start off with Hilbert's trainer move to get, some speed to start, right? Let's get all these in. Roar, and using Stun Spore first, so we get the gauge issue out of the way there, right? So once these two start attacking and using gauges, Vileplume will be using trainer moves to buff instead of using gauges to Stun Spore the opponent, right? Alright, did we get the confusion? I don't think we did. Yeah, oh well, that's slightly unfortunate. Got the paralysis there. Oh, got the confusion on the Frillish though, so that's cool, I guess. Anyways, getting that tire hit in. Another X attack here. One more X attack here. Start increasing our special defenses. No confusion there, unfortunately. And let's start hitting the sides. We're starting with Foolish here, I guess. Alright, Thunder incoming from Driftblim. Hopefully it doesn't hurt too much. No MP refresh there, because I did pick up MP refresh on X special defense. So there's that. Alright, Mega Houndoom got that in first, right? Which is obviously what kind of sync with first, even though Hilbert does have like the sync nuke with inertia, but obviously we go on it. I mean, I don't even know I'm talking about this. This is pretty obvious. I'm gonna Dark Pulse first here, just since, you know, since we still have like gauges, and then we'll like Dart hit plus like next turn. Just again, just for slight gauge management here. Pour it on. And that should give us the gauges with this crunch landing, right? Unless this crunch doesn't take it out. Pretty sure. Oh no, we were close. Alright. Well, that's slightly unfortunate. Since we do have the gauges right now, I guess we could go ahead and use them up a bit. Alright. Got that crunch in. It's 4 gauge best. Although I do have to kind of sync with Hilbert right now, which is slightly unfortunate. Let's again get the Dark Pulse in. All that stuff. They're about to sync. Hopefully it doesn't hurt too much. Again, I'm slightly worried about Hilbert. Not so much about the... I mean, Houndoom could probably take a solid hit too. But I mean, I'm just not really worried about Violin, but more worried about Hilbert. Hilbert's still alive. Took like 500 something damage. But he's still alive. And that's why EX Hilbert is so good, right? EX Hilbert is incredibly good. Just because, like, EX Hilbert, like, AoE sync nuke, you could take out, like, the sides in that, and then that just gives your whole team gauges, gives Hilbert attack. Like, it's so fantastic, right? Among, you know, most of the 6R EXs in this game. Okay, that Dark Pulse in should probably finish off the Driftblim over there, which does give us the gauges back for one, which would be nice. All right, Dark Pulse. Let me just cue that in before. All right, there we go. Gauges back. Very, very nice. Psychic. All right. Again, we did pick up like all the HP stuff for the opponent, so this thing's gonna be tanky, and hopefully we could take it out before it sinks us, because if it tries to sink us, Hilbert's pretty much gone. Oh, got the flinch in, so that means we're gonna get that foul fighting 5 in there as well. I'm more excited about the foul fighting than Jinx not attacking, which is kind of weird because I mean obviously that's slightly more important. Okay, I accidentally queued up Crunch with Hilbert, which I should not have because we're getting the sync move with Hilbert. That was an accident. Bit of a miscalculation there. Alright. Let's finish that off. Can we finish off with the sync move though? Maybe. Alright. Bump in the Night Crunch. And the answer is yes. I don't know. Is that down yet? No, it's not. Hang on by a sliver. Okay, there we go. Hey, Speron got the last bit of pointless move gauge refresh. But that was fun. Yeah. You do have to like play around with it a bit, you know, smartly with the gauges, right? In terms of when to use like Stun Spore, when to use like your train moves, all that stuff, your non-gauge consume moves. Shuffle it around a bit because again, like in terms of like double striker teams, this is not like the most reliable double striker team in terms of gauges. So you do have to like manipulate it around a bit, take your losses here and there, right, to get better benefits down the line. But yeah, this is a really hard hitting team, right? Obviously with I mean, double strike teams are generally very hard hitting, but that was a fun one. So anyways, that's me with this one. I guess I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me guys in the comments down below. Like and enjoy this video, subscribe to my channel for some more Pokemon Masters content. I'll see you guys in the next one.